cherish all the time you spend, you tuned in to. It's time again to cherish all the time you spend, you tuned in to. It's the number one podcast. The topics of discussion when we broadcast. So all them artificial man jokes, we do it natural from the concrete to a public standpoint. Real, wherever you're from, life is coexisting, but to know the real, you just gotta listen. Wherever you're from, life is coexisting, but to know the real, you just gotta listen. It's time again.
What up, y'all? You tuned in to the 52 Scott Podcast. This is Music Monday, and I'm your host, Slash. And with me, I got Comedian 96, K Money, Freddie G. Together, we are the Mind of Men. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow us on X, formerly known as Twitter, at 52 Scott Podcast. On Instagram and Facebook, the 52 Scott Podcast. All right, welcome back to another Music Monday. Got another great topic for you today, of course. All right, so today, summer is officially over. Summer is over, but there's some new albums and new projects dropping now that the summer's over that y'all might want to check out. Just want to go through a list of them, and some of these artists, I'll tell you, I've been away from some of the newer music. I've never heard of some of these guys, but I'm guessing they known. This is coming from Vibe. So these artists are known artists. I don't know them, but they got new projects dropping. One person I want to mention, I want to say got a new project dropping. Drake dropped a new project. I don't think he's on this list. So
Comedian 96 favorite rapper.
Yeah, Comedian 96 just loves Drake.
Man, please, he crazy.
So he dropped a new album, and I'm just mentioning him because he's mainstream, and I don't think they went there with this list. There's no mainstream, and there's some others dropping albums. If I'm not mistaken, Cardi B was one that may have dropped one, but they're claiming that she hired ghostwriters for that album, which probably so. I wouldn't doubt that. But these are some of the artists. Now, this artist, this first one, he was just here. What was it? A couple of weeks ago. Did a performance with Big Mike, Slick Rick.
No, Dana Dane.
Yeah,
okay, that was. I'm sorry.
Dana Dane.
That was Dana Dane. I always got them two confused back in the game.
Me too.
Slick Rick and Dana Dane.
I did too.
All right, so Slick Rick got a new project coming out, and he's doing he's shooting a video. It's called Bad Man Generation, and he got your boy with him, Idris Elba, in the video. So I think that's kind of cool. Whoever would have thought, but you know what? They both from the same place.
That's
right?
what I was just about to say.
So it only makes sense that they do this, and I think Slick Rick was like, yeah, man, let's do it. But he got Idris Elba like
they're
him.
both from what, British or something?
Somewhere, yeah, like that. But he got Idris Elba, man, with the big gold ropes and the big, stuff.
So he's an actor.
Yeah. So that's his. I guess that's his partner in the video. How they do what they do.
Slick Rick not from New York.
No, he's from over from the other country or whatever. But a lot of them migrate to New York. And just real quick on something, you know why I think you probably get them mixed up, him and Dana Dane mixed up, is because Slick Rick, children's stories and all stories, and Dana Dane, Cinderfella. That storytelling, they deliver was kind of same back then. So.
Yeah.
Did they both have the eye patch too?
No. That was Slick Rick with the eye patch.
Yeah.
Right. Dana Dane didn't
have
that.
He sure didn't. That's right.
So here's another one. Okay, Wyclef Jean featuring French Montana and Rick Ross, back from Abu Dhabi. Y'all ever heard of? Well, I know y'all heard of Abu Dhabi. You been to Abu Dhabi?
I've been to Abu Dhabi.
What it's like in Abu Dhabi?
Hot.
Hot. It's hot in Abu Dhabi.
Hot.
I mean, at the time where I was there, I'm sure it doesn't look the same, but it wasn't a travel tourist attraction or town.
It wasn't nothing like that.
No. We went to a club out there. It was 10,000 guys and 2 women. I'll never forget that night. 2 women.
Yeah, in the Middle country. Eastern, huh? Mm-hmm. So now, this is one of the artists I don't know of. Maybe y'all have. Thundercat. I Wish I Didn't Waste Your Time.
Nope.
Children of the Baked Potato. Featuring Remy Wolf. I've never heard of none of those.
As soon as you said Thundercat, instantly came in my head.
Yeah. Thundercat.
Thundercat.
That is crazy, bro. All right, so sitting at number 4 is Nikki Licky. Y'all ever heard of her?
I sure have.
Y'all gonna be surprised when y'all know who artist this is. Who's actually putting this artist out?
That sounds like something
on his label.
Lil Wayne, probably. I'm guessing. That's a guess.
Nikki Licky.
Yeah, Nikki Licky. Checkmate. That's the name of the song. But yeah, the person who's putting her out is Damon Dash.
You know what? I actually saw his interview.
Yeah.
On the
Damon Dash talking about her.
Yeah.
So that's his artist, and what I know about Dame Dash is he knows how to market an artist.
But you know what though, man? You know what? With that being said, I think that what you knew of him back then, I think that he's kind of tarnished that in some kind of way.
Yeah.
That people don't want to mess with him.
Yeah.
And so I don't know if that would be a good move for her.
To be with Damon Dash label?
Because I don't think his name holds that weight like it used to back then.
Yeah. Well, she's a hungry, starving artist.
And seemed like he's using his name for that
exposure
to get him back in the game.
But here's the thing, though. We don't know the odds and ends and all of that stuff with them, with Damon Dash in the industry. But think about his peers. Do you think his peers want to do business with him?
I mean, it's all about. Well, I can't say.
See, so it's kind of like so for her, it'll be like, well, damn, I know he was big once upon a time, but now people
that's what he riding on.
Yeah,
that's what he riding on.
That's how he sells himself to her, and any other artist that possibly would work with.
But you would ask, well, damn, if I was an artist, I'd be asking myself, well, damn, do he still got clout like that?
And that's what he would.
Do he still? Now,
she might not care.
This is comparing apples to oranges. Yeah. Like really, this is no comparison. But y'all get my point.
Yeah, what fact?
If Diddy gets out tomorrow,
same shit. Yeah.
Do his name? Do anybody want to fool with him?
Same shit.
I was thinking the same thing.
It's gonna be some people that will. Because they know that his music career can help them in theirs.
No, I'm talking about people want to do other business people like an artist, a starving artist trying to come up.
Yeah,
they may take the chance with Diddy.
They would take the chance.
But do other business people to get him deals?
Like liquor sponsors.
Well, some of them will, I think, because of the simple fact that if you haven't been. You've done your time for whatever the crime, and on the cool, I think that is fair if they give him, because I think everybody deserves a second chance. If you're a businessman, just because of what you did your time. Let's get past that. Let's stop. We can't live in the past on a lot of stuff because that's where we lose. And I think people would want to deal with him, but artists is definitely going to say, well, I don't care about what happened. I need to get here, da-da-da-da-da. He's not going to try that with me. He's been busted. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? This is what people are thinking as far as artists.
One more before you move on, and I want to ask your opinion on this one. Freddie G, if this artist was to get out Kells, do you think he would get anybody would fool with him?
I do.
Man,
everybody gonna fuck with Kelly, man.
I think that they'll fool with him on the ghostwriting level, but I don't think that.
We'll be seeing him in videos and shit like that performing.
I think that they'll fool with him on the ghostwriting level,
on the business level.
But
that's all I would need.
But that's what I'm saying. It'll be the ghostwriting levels.
Yeah.
Like for instance, and I don't want to get sidetracked from your show, Slash, but he brought up an interesting topic, like the song by B2K, Bump Bump Bump.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Did y'all know from the jump that he wrote that song? R. Kelly wrote that song?
No, I didn't know that.
It sounds like his.
Now that I mentioned it,
it sounds like his production.
But had I not mentioned it, do you really would have thought R. Kelly? No. So that's what I think. People will on the ghostwriting level. Even Michael Jackson, you're not alone. On the ghostwriting level, keep it behind the doors. You'll get paid. You'll get done with it. But that's on the level.
Yeah, he been like that already.
He was already like that anyway.
Yeah, he might as well keep getting the money.
Big major labels, I don't think he'll have to be independent.
But you don't even need a big label now. With his name.
Yeah, but here's the thing though. With him,
he don't need a label.
You're right, but here's the thing. he already kind of admitted that
he did it.
That no,
He did it.
No,
he
yeah, he
admitted
did.
he did it.
Yeah,
he got an album called "I Admitted I Did It."
But he admitted that he couldn't do the business. He didn't know business.
He admitted it in the song.
And so he needed the major labels to do his business for him. Now, if he gets out and be independent, would he be able to take care of his business independently?
I think he'd be able to hire
to book his own show.
If he get the right person,
I think he'd be able to get a team together that would be able to
that he can trust.
Yeah,
you know, the ones that he had weren't trustworthy, and he lost in that part. All right, so Dave East,
I know who he is.
Y'all heard him?
Yeah, I know who he is.
Havana. This is his new project. He's dropping. He's releasing. Now here's one from a couple of kids that kind of like, okay, I see that. But it's in the family now. Okay, so King Combs featuring Northwest, Lonely Roads. They got a song.
So that's Diddy's son.
Diddy's son and
Kanye West's daughter.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, King Combs featuring Northwest. And look, crazy part is the way that they are showing this picture wise. It has like a little thing over a door of a building and it says Bad Boy Worldwide. So this got to be King Combs taking over Bad Boy. I'm just seeing what's about to happen right here. Diddy won't be the face of Bad Boy. It's gonna be King. Gonna have Bad Boy. It's his turn. He done slid Northwest in because that's Kanye West. That's his production and everything.
Northwest is his daughter, ain't it?
If I was, Kanye's daughter. I know you want to keep your father's legacy going, but I wouldn't have Bad Boy nowhere on my stuff.
I agree, it's tarnished.
Yeah,
it's over with. I wouldn't have Bad Boy nowhere on it.
He's trying. But you think about the Bad Boy, what it means. It is his image. It's his dad's image.
That's what I'm saying. He's trying to keep his dad's legacy going.
The Bad Boy
even
image.
Even if I was his dad, I would be like, son, you know, that's kind of tarnished. I don't think that'll be wise.
Shit, his daddy like, man, keep it going, son. He don't give a damn. He did what he did. He got all that money.
And if I was in the shoes, I probably would as well.
That's all I'm seeing is legacy here, family wise.
I think he's still.
Well, this day and time, man, bad is good. So
that's what I'm saying. His image has been a bad boy his whole career. Yeah. This is true.
Yeah. So the worst
this is the truest label.
It's terrible.
There's a difference between keeping a legacy going versus keeping a tarnished legacy going. So if something is tarnished and it's over with, I don't see why you would want to. It's kind of like, look at it this way. Would you invest in a telephone booth? Remember back in the day when we went to telephone booth?
No, I wouldn't.
Would you invest in a telephone booth?
No.
Somebody came to you and said, "Hey man, I got this telephone booth," and would you invest in it?
I kind of think it's cool, actually. I probably would.
To bring them back?
Yeah. To bring it back? No, just to have it at the crib.
No, I'm talking about
invest.
No, invest. Put some money in the telephone booth. Put your money here and put this telephone booth up. A payphone.
Yeah, nah.
It's over with.
Yeah, it's a great idea, but it's over with.
What I would, and I'm not gonna. Nope. Let me save that. Let me move on because I got a hell of an idea from what you just. Oh man. Okay. Hold on. Gotta finish the show. El Camino featuring Boldly James, Double D. Magic is the name of the song. Don't know this cat. I've heard of El Camino, but then I passed by a street called El Camino on 45, so that's why that's familiar. So I don't know this cat.
El Camino is a car.
Yeah. Right. The car truck.
Car truck. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So anyway,
maybe something vintage.
I don't know. I don't know what they're talking about, but it's called Magic. Never heard of them, but this is something y'all might want to go check out. Remember, these are just new projects that's dropping as the summer is over. So these are some good songs you might want to go and look for. Right here, now this is good. Mr. Shadow, Ice Cube, and Cocaine got a song called Certified G's. Now that's something I would go look up. You know, that's from my era. I'm familiar with cocaine and Ice Cube for sure. So certified G's, you know, that's our language.
Cube the only one I'm familiar with.
Yeah, I remember cocaine.
Cocaine was live.
You know, an interesting fact about Ice Cube, man. Ice Cube never charged anybody for a feature.
That's good. Ice Cube bestowed blessings.
Yeah,
on
he
a lot of
never
people.
charged for a feature.
Joel Ortiz, Love, Peace, and Trauma, I'm sorry, is his stuff right here now that he's releasing. And I mean, what do y'all think about Joel Ortiz? Have y'all ever heard anything? I think I've heard something from Joel Ortiz.
I don't. I never heard.
Yeah, I don't even know if I would probably have to see him to know whether or not I know of him.
Okay, Destroy Lonely. I don't even know. I've never heard.
It's one person.
It's one person.
See that sound that. Just the name alone makes me like,
Like,
damn, where are you at
mentally? What's wrong with you? What's in your head?
With this rap?
Yeah, this is rap.
Destroy Lonely.
This hip hop.
Hip-hop.
All right, Huncho, For Her Too. Never heard of Huncho. But see, that's why I say, man, I be so far away from the new stuff. You know, you don't hear. It's so many others that we don't hear about that don't make these charts and stuff like that. It's so oversaturated. And man, I've just had a thought the other day. I'm like, man, you know what? It's the game is oversaturated. Like, these are people we don't really know, and it's more of them that's, you know, streaming and stuff like that, man. But what's gonna happen when AI decides to say, you know what, we can do everything that y'all out here doing, from sounding like you to you know, the way you rap and stuff. What's gonna happen at that point to the artist? Because there's an artist right now, can't think of her name. I just saw this post, I think it was Instagram, where she's the first AI artist to get a, what was it, multi-million-dollar record deal. An AI artist. You know, this is happening in the world in 2025 right now.
How does an AI artist get $1 million record deal when the AI is not an actual human?
Because the person who's programming the AI is getting the money. They figured out a way to get it. It may be a friend or somebody that worked for one of these labels. You know what I'm saying? You just never know. But this is what this is where it's going.
That's really gonna change the game.
Basically. You know what I'm saying? So what that means is, if you're an artist that's out here trying to do numbers, you're gonna have to really be on your shit now.
Man, if you are an artist or inspiring to be a successful artist, you definitely have to be a forward thinker.
Yeah.
Yep.
You definitely got to be a forward thinker.
Yeah.
Like way ahead.
In order to succeed, you gotta be a
forward thinker.
Outside the
Matter
box like a
of fact, Slash, you had a show. I think you were talking about one of the producers. I want to say it was Timberland, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Where you said that he was going to create, somebody was going to create an AI album
artist
or something like that.
Yeah, that was Timberland.
That's some forward thinking stuff, man.
Yeah.
You got to be a forward thinker, man.
I mean, the thing is, man, is that's where it's going. You know what I mean? It's just honestly, so artists that's out here trying to get discovered, it's gonna be harder now, even though now, and we know ain't no money in streams, so you can't look forward to that. But what's gonna have to happen is people gonna have to go back to the streets like we used to. It's, you know, person by person, telling people what you're doing, because if you got AI artists online, you can't fight them online. Ain't no need of you going online.
That's a no-win situation.
Because an AI artist can drop a new video every 2 hours to a different song. That's AI. That shit there is just automatically generated. You know what I'm saying?
Put in your ideas and it's
so yeah, artists, y'all gonna have to be on your shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is. You're just gonna have to, you know, take lead in whatever you're doing. You can't just sit and say, well, man, I'm on the Instagram, I'm on it now. You got to be in the street too, you know. So it's gonna get a little tougher because the AI is getting the money now. So all right, now Eric Sermon, he got one called Look At Him. I remember Eric Sermon. It's Method Man and Redman is on this song with him. So I'm sure that's gonna be pretty interesting to go check out. Partisan Fontaine, No X's. That might be a pretty good check out. You know, I would go and listen to that. Armani White, don't know who this is, but the project is called Mount Pleasant. Not sure what it is, but the little picture, I'm guessing this is the album artwork, looks like either the person was going in through the window and their feet are hanging out of the window, or they coming out of the window, or something like that. So I don't understand what that is. That would kind of deter me from wanting to hear what's going on from looking at the artwork. You know what I'm saying? Artwork is very important.
Yeah, I agree.
It made me just say, nah, I don't want to hear this. So Freddie P. Franklin.
Never heard of him.
Freddie P. wasn't he the guy?
Freddie P.
Oh, Freddie.
Yeah, Freddie P. Franklin.
Who you thought?
I thought he said
Freddie Watt.
Freddie P.
Oh,
and I think Freddie P. was one of those bad boy making a band dudes from Miami or somewhere. So I thought he said Freddie P.
Yeah, Freddie P. calls his song Sinbad, and he looked like he got the afro and the shades and the black and mild and just a cool guy or whatever. He looked like he rocking, got his gold chain on. So yeah, and then Jay Fizzle. Y'all ever heard of Jay Fizzle? Beat the Odds is the name of his project. Never heard of these people, but that's why I say, man, there's so many people, man. These are not even names.
His project, the Beat the Odds, that will make me curious about what he's talking about.
Yeah. Because
that tells me that he's succeeded.
Well, he got a song called Nacho Cheese. I don't know if that's going to help.
Nacho Cheese.
And then he got one called Gotta Be a Man. So now I don't know. I don't understand. Maybe he trying to beat the odds, just ain't beat them.
Shit.
I don't know. But again, another artist I'd never heard of, man. Here goes some more. Back J featuring Fat Mac. They got a song. They got a song called Fan Hoes. Say, man, these little cats, man, they out here, man. Come on, man, it's crazy.
Fan hoes, like
fan hoes. I guess they like these old fan type hoes. You know what I'm saying? Okay. These hoes is fans. Okay. Basically, what they look
Groupies.
like. Yeah, look like what they trying to say. You know. They got their little pieces on, holding them up. You know, one of them gonna throw up. He got his gang signs and shit. Oh, man, come on, man. I've never heard of you cats. But y'all go check it out if y'all interested. All right, so Hurricane Wisdom, Powerhouse. I've never heard of that, but let me just explain this album cover. Okay, this guy is sitting on some nice, elegant stairs, wide, really big. He's sitting on them. he got on some jean shorts, a sweatshirt hoodie, some long socks, some look like Croc tennis shoe type shits. He got a sweet in one hand and he got his coffee in the other hand. This is his album cover. I'm just trying to say I don't understand what you're telling me.
What's the name of that one?
Yeah. Powerhouse.
Okay, yeah, the cover don't match the name.
I mean, even if I see the house with the staircase, that matches. But where the power part come in, I don't see that. Not in jean shorts. You should have been dressed the part if you're going to call it power, because you don't look like. Moving on. Okay, so OBNJ, Me Against the World. Now, I'm totally against this. I'm gonna tell you why I'm totally against this.
The title.
Cause nigga, you don't do nothing that Pac did. Leave that alone, bro. Let Pac be Pac. There should be never another Me Against the World as long as you out here rapping. There should never be another Me Against the World. There should never be another Brenda's Got a Baby. There should never be another
Keep your head up.
Keep your head up. You know what I'm saying? Anything that Tupac has done, there should never be another one. So OBNJ, I'm against you on this one, man. But y'all go check it out. Me Against the World. Lizzie Osama. Look,
Osama bin Laden.
Lizzie Osama. Now look, the name of this nigga records, yeah. I know we had record label names back in the day that was just some wild shit. This dude say dog shit records. Come on, man. You couldn't think of nothing else. But see, my young fellas, y'all gotta understand, man, this is not the type, y'all going backwards. You should have never done this, and I'm not hating on you, but I'm gonna tell you why. Cause you got Doghouse, that's Snoop. You don't need to do nothing dog if Snoop Dogg has got Doghouse records, Snoop Doggy Dog, the Dog Pound. Hey man, leave the dog shit alone. And I understand that's your record label. Not hating on you, man, but y'all go check that out.
I'm waiting on you to say MC such and such.
Oh, it's probably coming. It's no telling. Okay, here go one. Y'all ever heard Spiffy the Goat?
No.
Spiffy the Goat.
No.
Hey, and
like
Sada, and Sada, baby.
Sound like cartoon characters.
Make it move, man. I mean, this is the name of that song. I've never heard of it. It's a remix. Y'all can go check it out on Spotify. Matter of fact, all of the songs that I mentioned are on Spotify. Y'all can go and check those songs out. Hey, I may be wrong for how I feel about some of these artists. Y'all let me know in the comments. I'm not trying to hate. I'm just saying I don't know who these people are. I've never heard of them. But y'all go check it out. You know, it's the end of summer, so right now everything is good until the holidays come around, and then you're gonna have to have your R&B slow jams and your Christmas songs. So the ladies, I'm sure, are gonna be next in the hip hop era as far as the holidays are concerned. Okay, J305 and J Anthony. I like this because the name of the project is Solid. I can get with Solid. So now I'm just hoping
it sounds solid.
That it sounds solid. You know, J305, J Anthony, Solid. So y'all go check that out when y'all get a chance. Rock Life Zoe, 2015 flow. This is the name of the project. So maybe this is a mixtape or something style, you know, because in 2015 that's what was hot, mixtapes. So maybe he's on a feel like that. But I've never heard of Rock Life Zoe.
I like the name though.
Well, Rock Life is good. I mean, I can see where that's creative. He rock, you know, that's what people consider they do when it's music, you know, we rock with it or whatever, stuff like that, you know. It's not what we used to consider rock as being. Remember what we used to consider rock back when Rob Bass had I Want to Rock Right Now. Yeah. It was more or less about crack. You had anything with rock in your name, it was crack. I used to be J Rock, but the crack era hit and I was like, nope, got to take the rock off because that has to do with crack back in those days. So now it's different, so I can understand Rock Life, so I can get with that.
Rock life though, but you know what a rock star's life is like. Maybe it's just talking about it in that.
Maybe could be that. Could be that aspect.
Or you can say J Rock. J Rock, that's you.
Yeah, that's what I used to be.
What would you say is
Rock Life Zoe?
Rock Life Zoe. Well, yeah. Yeah,
you know
you're
what I'm
right,
saying? It could be like a rock star, recorded like a rock star, which they are into that, you know. So, I mean, I can get with that. I understand what he's doing. And for the most part, when you're dropping these projects, just like I just went through a few of them real quick, these are the things we look at. You know what I'm saying? What are you basically trying to sell me? You know what I'm saying? What are you advertising to me? By the title of your song have to be catchy for me. It has to be interesting for me to want to give it a listen. Meaning it's got to have something to do with either something that I've been through, my lifestyle, or something that I'm familiar with. So I'll have if those three exist, then you got a better chance at me listening, you know. But when you have a different cover and the picture kind of don't match what you talk about, it kind of takes away, and you got to realize that this is a part of marketing. So, you know, you could drop these records, but it's important for artists to know what marketing is, because now that the record labels are dropping out and everybody's going independent and you don't know how to market, well, you're gonna need a record label in a little while. So you're gonna be back to one of those 360 type of deals if you don't get your shit together as being an independent. Y'all come back and fuck with me. So that's all, y'all, for this edition of Music Monday. Thanks for tuning in. Come back tomorrow and check out True Tuesday with K Money. Hit that like button, subscribe, and follow us on Instagram and Facebook, The 52 Scott Podcast. Follow us on X, formerly known as Twitter, at 52 Scott Podcast.